This is where Trump gets a little crazy. I don't know if he say these things for clickbait. I don't know if he says these things for likes, for crowd reaction, but I definitely take him serious. This guy is crazy. Now, for those who don't know, Trump announced that he's going to be running for president 2024. He made this long speech talking about the country has went downhill since he became unelected. He got the most votes in presidential history. He talked about Biden memory and all these plans he got for the country if he gets reelected. Now, Trump did say something, said a few things, but I'm going to point this out first. That bothered me a lot because it reminded me of something called mass incarceration. It reminded me of something called the war on drugs started by President Reagan. Let's listen to Donald Trump's speech, a few seconds of what I'm talking about.
Going to be asking everyone who sells drugs, gets caught selling drugs, to receive the death penalty for their heinous acts, because it's the only way.
Did you guys hear what he just said? He wants to give the death penalty for people who sell drugs and get caught selling drugs. I mean, all right. So he want to punish those people. But Trump, let me ask you a question. What about the people who planes these drugs come across the border in? What about them? Or how about the boats that bring in the drugs? What about them? How you go skip that line and go all the way to the end of the line and want to give those people the harshest punishment? It almost make me think, Trump, who are you really protecting? Are you protecting your friends with the boats and the planes? Just asking. But this is something to take serious, people, because I don't think that Trump plays around too much when it comes to this type of stuff. And this is very, very, very dangerous for him to even say, right? How about the war on drugs by the pharmaceutical company? How about the opioid crisis? Are we going to take a mass incarceration step on that? Because we got drugs that the pharmaceutical companies give people that destroy their lives worse than crack cocaine ever will. But Trump is not playing. He may be doing this for likes. He may be doing this for clicks. He may be clout chasing. But I believe every word that he say when he wants to give the death penalty for people who sell drugs and get caught selling drugs. I'm telling you, this reminds me of mass incarceration and who was affected by that. This reminds me of the war on drugs and who was affected by that. He's targeting or wants to target certain people. Now, the data shows that white people get arrested for drugs more often than black people. But that don't mean anything when a certain people have a target on their back. And that's very, very troublesome to me and problematic. I think it's something that we should definitely pay attention to. You know, Trump wasn't wrong with everything. He wasn't right about everything. Trump is a businessman. I get all of that, right? Me personally, I like Trump honesty. He don't play that Democratic game or acting like he like everybody. He gonna let you know what it is and you make your decision from there, right? But this is something definitely to pay attention to. We got to listen to more rhetoric on this. But I just want to know why he's skipping the front of the line of the people with the boats and the planes and the submarines bringing this stuff into the country, but want to get at the end user of the drugs. Find that very strange. But I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that it's very egregious for Trump to want the death penalty for people who sell drugs and people who use drugs? Not use drugs, sell drugs or get caught selling drugs. That's how he put it. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.